Throughout the NES era, it was difficult to make a video game that stood out from the rest, a game that had only a teensy little bit of difference, and it didn't feel like you were playing just another Mario game. All platformers back then followed the simple platformer norms of getting from point A to point B and fighting a boss every once in a while, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what made Mega Man so unique was having the ability to choose what boss you wanted to face. You see, Mega Man was mostly all about the bosses. You didn't play the levels just because they were fun, although they were. You went through the levels awaiting and anticipating the Robot Master you chose on that select screen, like Cutman, Gutsman, Fireman, etc. Mega Man has a system everyone seems to call, and by everyone I mean me, the Rock Paper Scissors system. When you defeated a Robot Master, you would acquire its weapon. This weapon would be the weakness to another Robot Master, meaning it would do a lot more damage than your regular arm cannon. Just as paper beats rock, Cutman would beat a Legman, and so on and so forth. So after 6 games in this series, how do you make Mega Man awesome again? With Mega Man fucking X, that's how! Keiji Inafune, creator of Mega Man and one of the buzziest bands in the world, wanted to make a darker Mega Man game, but he didn't really want to reboot the series, so Mega Man X was set 100 years after the original. Mega Man X is Dr. Light's last creation. X was created to be able to think, feel, and make his own decisions. Well, that's what the manual says, but I always thought that a better description was that X didn't have to abide by the 3 laws of robotics, which depicted: a robot may not injure a human being, or through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. A robot must obey the orders given to it by humans, except where such orders will conflict with the first law. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law. Rules taken right out of Isaac Asimov's Robot Stories, which you should all read cause they're fucking awesome. So, Dr. Light was worried that X would break the laws because he was not programmed to follow them. What Dr. Light did is seal X in a capsule that tests his internal system until his reliability was confirmed, which took 30 years, and seriously, it took 30 years to check that? Many years later, a scientist named Dr. Kane by accident finds X in the capsule. Dr. Kane then later creates replicates of X designs, which he calls Reploids. Many of these Reploids for no reason start going berserk and start attacking humans. This group of Reploids are labeled as Maverick. To deal with this problem, Dr. Kane creates a team of Reploids to battle and exterminate Mavericks so that they don't cause any harm. They are called the Maverick Hunters. Maverick Hunters include X, a robot named Zero, their leader Sigma, and many others of course. Sigma and many other Maverick Hunters go Maverick, and this is where the game begins, as it is up to X and Zero to stop Sigma.
I'm sorry, X. I didn't have enough time to see you enter the world.
Dr. Light.
I've given you the power to think, to worry, and to grow and evolve as you fight. But it is too soon for that power to be unleashed.
Doctor, I'll use this power to fight for justice, to fight for hope.
Of course you will. I believe it to be so. X, I want you to use that conscience of yours to fight for the people of the future. They will need someone like you to guide them.
Doctor!
Farewell, X. You are the world's one true hope.
Unlike the original Mega Mans, when you start the game you are not greeted by the familiar stage select. You start in an intro stage that is set up to teach you all the mechanics to the game, such as being able to shoot with the Y button. If you hold it, you are able to charge up your beams. Jumping is done with the B button. If you grind against a wall and press the B button, you are able to wall climb, while only using one wall. How does that work? Scattered throughout the stages are upgrades that Dr. Light hid for you. How did he do it? I have no fucking idea. These upgrades allow you to dash by pressing the A button, destroy blocks with your head, charge your Mega Buster even more, and take 50% less damage. Other new things introduced are heart tanks, which give you more health, and sub-vents that if you fill up and use refill some of your health. This game, like the original, still has stage select and still uses passwords. Also, like the originals, you still get your enemy's weapon when you defeat them, and they're still used as some other Maverick's weakness. Wall climbing and dashing make this game quite a lot different from the originals, as they allow you to go through stages insanely differently from how the originals game led you. When you finally defeat all 8 Mavericks, Zero tells you that they have found Sigma's fortress. You and Zero is fucking useless, must go through 3 stages so you can take on Sigma once and for all. Wow. This game, still to this day, has some very beautiful graphics. Everything stands out and the visuals are very aesthetically pleasing. The original games had okay visuals for 8-bit standards, but this game constantly reminds you this is a 60-bit game you're playing. You may not know what bits are, but just look at this game. It's so good looking, damn it! They didn't skip on the soundtrack either. This game has some amazing tunes, just listen to some of this. Are you impressed yet? Go out and fucking buy this game already, jeez! What's taking you so long? Mega Man X is spectacular. With some of the most fun controls, with a great soundtrack and amazing visuals, Mega Man X to this day remains to be one of my favorite games of all time. If it wasn't for games like this, I seriously wouldn't be the person I am today. Still, to this day, a game like this is still as enjoyable and outstanding as it was when it first came out, and I recommend you play it as soon as you can. You can find this game in the Virtual Console on the Wii, and in the Mega Man X collection for the GameCube and PlayStation 2. There is also a great remake for the PSP, and a really bad remake for the iPhone and iPads. If you're gonna play this game, do not play it on the iOS. I give Mega Man X a perfect 4 out of 4. This has been Phoenix Belmont. And now, when will Capcom make another Mega Man game? And no, the Mega Man X Street Fighter game does not fucking count!